男性、okay, sana pe lista na ishikoto nante okobari desu ne. So I'm on live today, and of course I'm doing laundry, folding laundry always. I want to know how your Bigfoot went. Gigi, how are you? Tell me how your 4th of July was. And did you guys um, go into the forest? Did you do any investigations? Lisa Ann, how are you, my friend? How is everyone? As I'm talking, I'm folding clothes. Hope you don't mind as we discover things that are in the forest. Now, do you realize that the Satangas do not like the fireworks? They watch them, but they will not like. They don't like them because it causes fires to their home. And so I thought I'd come on here today. Again, I just felt like I just wanted to sleep. Um, Her weekend was quiet. So, Fancy, Pamela, greetings, honey. Okay, now the description for this live says, did you go to the forest? Did you visit Bigfoot or other creatures? So, tell me, what was the exciting thing that you enjoyed about the 4th of July? Hey, Miss Robin, if anyone wants to come on the panel, I would be gladly to put it up there. And you can tell me what you did for the weekend. Oops. What you did for 4th of July. Nothing at all. I actually did nothing too. Just cook, watch TV, and open up the shed and put a fan in there and turn the TV on to, what is it called? Lifetime stories. Yes. So, tell me. Enjoy eating s'mores at my. Oh, wow. That sounds so exciting. Oh, these are popping up too much. Let's see. It was nice here, the weather. It was hot but humid. Had some visitors come down from Guatemala. I can see the girls laugh. So, my husband was off Friday, and we just hanged out. Yes, just hung out and watched TV. So, Ace, Dante, how are you? Many people say, can say it's ton, say. Auntie G says, when I want Jews with me, she says, they say like it's Japanese. People's dialogues, you got to remember, is different. There's many people have different English or different dialogue. In our language, the same thing too. Some the Canadian border or at the Blackfeet tribe, there's difference, and every tribe has different dialogues too. And there's time that when you speak out to them and you say, "Whoa, what do you mean? Don't know this person. Never heard of that person." It's okay, because sometimes they don't want to explain who's what. So life goes on. But yes, I like to hear how your weekend was. Your fourth was it as you expected? Did you have enjoy with the family? Did you do anything? Did you spend time with kids? Did you like fireworks with them? Someone had told me, "Why do you always play the flute?" Because I think it's more calming for people. I had a great time with my family. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Awesome. That is awesome. I'm sorry about the fire. We had one ourselves here too. Well, not in our county, but 20 miles or 20 minutes from here. Stockton's warehouse. It was two big warehouses. Were on fire for since Thursday all the way to yesterday. Fires are crazy. But it is sad because this is the warehouse. People lose jobs, and people. It's like I've been saying. This time of need, many people are hurting for jobs, and they're making more homes and more warehouses. But again, they're not allowing people to work. You have to have either a proper education or you know what you're doing for warehouses or whatever position. Or sometimes you're overqualified. And I'm like, what the heck? One of our relatives has worked in the warehouse for many years, and then they decided to close up the warehouse. So he got a package, service package. So he went and applied for the Coca-Cola warehouse, and they told him he was overqualified. What a shame. What a shame. He said, "Oh, I like to apply for the what do you call the machine? You lift pallets up." Forklift. There we go. I had to think. And he has certificates and everything. I told him that he would have to go through classes again. And he goes, "I just updated, and I've got like 40 years." And then they told him he was overqualified. That bites the apple. So I like my little Bigfoot. But you still need to. I think I want to add some things on him because they do have a few lines up here, and their cheekbone. They have a few things, and it's the sweatshirt is purple. My favorite color. Purple and forest green is my favorite color. But I like to wear all colors, but those are the main ones. There are three: deep forest, purple, and dark maroon. As they say, the vampire blood. Vampire blood. um, well, yeah. Oops, sorry. You don't want to see those. Well, my husband and I, we didn't light no fireworks. But we did do something while we didn't do it. We allowed it. The children here in the park had a movie night here. And the young girl says, "Do you mind if we put in the park a projector and a screen and have a movie night?" "No, go right ahead." "Would you like us to help you out?" No, we got it." There was 15 kids and 8 adults, including us. So that's total of 8. And we watched a Disney movie from the projector off her phone and the screen. And we had a big old Bluetooth so they can hear it. They had popcorn, water, and little juices, chips. And I told my husband, I bought popsicles for them to go get it. No. I said, "Why?" "Because they're half gone." I said, "Why are they half gone?" I had, what's that ice cream? It starts with a T. Strawberry cookies. And then I had root beer float missiles. And then I had the red and white and blue popsicles. So there's enough even for 50 kids. And he's like, "Mm-mm. I want to know." "What do you mean? Mm-mm." Well, I have a furry friend that likes to get in the refrigerator, and they did. They ate all they had the bag of ice. You can see the trail of the ice coming out, going into the shed. So then I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to, then I guess I'll eat a popsicle. Well, it's a good thing I have the banana popsicles in this refrigerator. And it's okay that I did because, you know, they do like I said, they like frozen. Sometimes I'll get the high C Hawaiian punch and I'll put it in cubes and I freeze them for them. And then when it's time to go, I open it up, break it out of the tray, and then again, I go ahead and um, put it in a bowl. And I did that on Thursday. So my husband thought that I was making a juice with the flavor ice. And no, I wasn't. And then to find the wrappers all over the ground, and he was like, "Oh, Orba and BB." Mm-hmm. Well, the little one can reach into the freezer. So That's what they did. And when it's time to sleep, you hear tiptoes. They don't really know how to tiptoe. I'm a very light sleeper. I know the sound of the engines in people's cars. I know who it belongs to. And there was one truck. I know it was a truck, and I kind of sat up and I was wondering, this don't sound right. And someone walked up and puffed head. I know, I'm getting up. And I went out there to look. Yes, I went barefoot in my nightgown with my cane. And then I looked in the parking lot there, and no. Then I hear it coming, so I started walking around on the other side of our property here. And it was in the overflow parking with the headlights off, sitting there as the engine's running. Then I hear this big bang, bang, bang. And I'm starting to walk to it and get there. And I said, "Who are you?" And they said, "Oh, we're here to pick up so and so. Do me a favor, turn your music down." We don't have to. You don't tell us what to do. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Oh, wow. So, um, as he got out of the car, he's like being really obnoxious. And I had my cane upside down, just in case. And here comes BB. And he gets back inside the truck and starts backing up. So I went ahead and said, "You need to leave." So I told my husband when I got up. He woke up, put some clothes on, and he went over there and he told the dude, "Do you live here?" "No." "Do you know anybody here?" "Well, no." "Then why are you pounding on that house?" "I came to pick up somebody." "Leave." And he tried to get sassy with my husband too. And he says, "Then I'm going to call tow truck. Come get you now." Well, all we have to do is really press one number, and that tow truck gets alert, and they'll be here within seconds because it's actually down the street. My brother-in-law is also a tow truck, and we have on speed dial. So we went to the person's house and said, "Do you know?" He goes, "That's the ex." And okay, well, he's not allowed on the premise. There is a swinging note. So, and he gave a false name, and my husband said, "I know who he is." So tow truck came. He got in his truck, ran around this way because he seen the tow truck come this way, so and he took off. We made a report on it, and it's sad that we have to do that, but it's a safety for not just for ourselves but for the residents. But again, he saw something and he got scared, and BB real scary. She's beautiful, but she is scary. My husband says she is scary. But again, we didn't go anywhere, and we stayed home, and we tried to get things ready just for our guests to come the next day. And we sat and visited for a little bit, and then someone else called them. "Oh, are you here?" "Yes, I'm with family right now." And they're like, "Okay." So I was like, "Well, we can't go anywhere." And they said, we're too tired. We just got in. So, okay, where are you staying at? Oh, at the hotel down 2 miles from here. Danse, Jenny, greetings. How are you? Thank you for joining. We're just talking about what did you do for 4th of July? Did you go to the forest, the woods? Did you do an investigation? Did you go camping? But we didn't do much. You know, our family came over here on Sunday, and I made beautiful breakfast: pancakes, potatoes, sliced spam, and eggs, omelet with cheese or pico de gallo and cheese. And it was a big breakfast, and they couldn't make it because the Brian got a call, and so they had to leave. Didn't stop to say hi or anything. Sad. So I felt very sad. Still do, but it's okay. Today's a new day. We don't try to hold anything on anyone. So that's why I was asking if anybody went camping, did any investigations on their own out there, or what have they done? So tell me, what did you guys do? Did you go in the woods here? Did you visit? Did you do investigations? I do know that there's a few channels that did go out. Also, I made some new ones and new beads. And it's a set. I have a total of 3. I did mail out 7 others and some long earrings, uh, like these. Oh, there you go. So they come right here. I made 10. I gave away 6, and then these other long ones. And because there's powwows that are going around, and remember the powwows, they're going to charge you more than what I do. So I have like 2 loops and tiny ones. Oh goodness. So tell me, everyone, how are you today? Today is Monday, a new day. Oh goodness. My phone, the office phone is ringing, and we're getting spam again. Hi, how are you? Did you receive your email? That's all I hear my husband say. This is a business office. No, I don't own a car. Ah, hi, Robin. Thank you. Tell me, does anybody want to come on here and tell me their story about their weekend? What did you do? Did you light fireworks at home? Did you have a picnic? Did you go and give the Satangas, the Bigfoots, the hairy man, the forest people? Did you play music for them? Did you enjoy your outing with your family? Or did you like fireworks? I love BB too. I sure. Boy. Now, I'd like to ask a question. I was thinking of doing a raffle. Then I said, maybe do a giveaway. If you're trying to think, I would give maybe one of my beaded sets or the earrings or smudge kit. I have been thinking about how to do this because my channel's not like other channels. I come on when I want and I get off when I want. But I'm also here to help answer questions. If you have questions for all the entities, paranormal, cryptids. I don't like fireworks so much anymore because they scare my birds, and they do. That they do. Well, let me introduce myself. Yes, I am an elder. A medicine woman, I'm darn proud of it. I am independent. I don't live on the res. Nope. I am not like a lot of my relatives with all tattoos on their face and on their necks and their arms. You know, quite of us elders, when you've been chosen, you a lot of us don't have. It's the young ones that do that, or even people my age are going to do that. I'll do a small tattoo, or something, memory of someone I care and love, but you'll never see them a sleeve on me or my legs. And I'm not bashing my relatives, believe me, because I got a lot of them that do have tattoos. I just don't understand. And I like to ask, because I even noticed that even the people have tattoos on their face or necks or in their ears coming down. What inspired? That's my question. What inspired you? The first question is, I need your help so I can do a giveaway. What is or how should I do this? You can tell I'm not very good at doing this. What should I say? What the question should be to win some of my beaded boards? The set, just regular earrings, smudge kit, or just earrings. Think. Let's put our thinking cap on. How should I go about it? I usually do the protection medicine bags or moccasins. I'm not going to do that no more. That's a lot of work. And then some people don't appreciate it, the protection bag. And when you don't appreciate it from an elder, and it's a protection for you, for not just the forest, but it's for you everywhere. My shirt is choking me. It is to help you with your anxiety, your panic attacks, or you're heavy on something. I'm not doing those anymore. I figure maybe the earrings or the smudge kit, the beaded set, or maybe smudge sticks, you know. So you tell me, put something in the description there and tell me what do you think I should do. If you're willing to participate in helping me decide one, I might gift you one. Or how should I do this? My husband was saying, do a number between 1 and 100 and take who is close to it, then break it down. But I didn't want to do that either. Maybe I need to go into the forest and ask them, how should I do this little raffle? But again, I don't know. So give me some information and tell me what you think. Possible, let's bring this question up. Possible, ask the question to enter for a giveaway. Nice. What do you do to positively impact those around you? Very good question. I like that. Okay. I'll put a star in that one. I'm thinking. Those who have gone in the forest this past weekend, I did see a few videos. Forgive me. Coffee's not working now. Water. I think a small smudge kit would be a great giveaway. So do I. I think that too. When I do go into the forest, I always give a blessing, pray, put down tobacco. And as I'm walking in there, I'm praying silently here. And I ask them to approach me, but in a quiet way, in a respectful way, to help me at times. So um, that way, there's a good communication between us. And that's what I like. So if you can come up with some good questions, you can message me on Facebook, on Messenger, or my email. Okay. Pamela, do you mind putting my email for me, please? Okay. I think maybe. Oh, Tansei. Aho. Ahe. So please inform me either my email or Facebook Messenger. So that way I know. Okay. And I'm going to answer this. My goodness. So, I'm sorry, hold on a second. I need to answer this. Okay. Hmm. All right, everyone. I wasn't going to stay too long today. I wasn't even going to come on today, but I figured I got to because I usually do Mondays, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays. And I have just been really tending to myself with other appointments and stuff like that. And making sure things are good with me. But again, everything's been good. Um, I do know that for those that want to order anything, smudge kits or anything, hello from Sweet Home Oregon. Ah, Tansei, Tansei. Greetings, Northern Native Tracker. Tansei, Jess, thank you for joining, everyone. I went to the forest a few times. Wow. Let me um, try to think of something. My mind is going. Um, Grazer, is your name Heather or Michelle? Ah, Kukwini, Kukwini. Okay. Okay. Because I know someone else has a name like that too. Maybe I'm confusing. Well, welcome to my channel. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. I do teach and I do give information to many peoples to learn and to understand, and the medicine, and I make the creams by herbs, all natural herbs, Mother Earth. So, hi, wow, Ekoneneste, thank you for joining. I do truly appreciate that. But everyone, introduce yourself to the newcomers. Much blessings. I'm just in. Okay. Beautiful. I liked how my family and friends introduce each other and understand who they are. My stepfather and good friend is Noble. He's the medicine man. Hi, hi. Beautiful, beautiful. Brother Littlefoot. Go to the forest. Try living with every. Oh, I have. I have. I have lived up there, understand who they are, and interact with them. But the Satangas. Hi. Hi. Same thing with me. Yeah, since I was 5. Um, they have come to me in many different ways. Beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing and teaching many those to understand, and also to know that many relatives can collaborate together and give to teach the people information or our stories. And it is good sometimes to share, because there are some people that honor. Oh, you're on. What's up? Nothing. We'll do it later. Okay. So I do share many things. And yes, some of the, I have fought many elders, council, governments, just to share the information and to allow them to understand the forest people, the Satangas. Um, they are kind, but there are some aggressive. And then all the other entities, the paranormal that happens in there. Beautiful. I don't live on the res either. And I don't even collect either. I do not get supplements quarterly. I do not get no funds from them. As my great great grandmother used to say, Ninesh ete yohona kayehehote. In other words, you can walk and use your hands, then you can work, build that for you as knowledge show your family you are strong and you can support them. But again, a lot of relatives still live on the res, or they live off the res and collect. I do not. Much blessings. Thank you. Yes, I always ask the Creator and Mother Earth to watch over all of us, even those that do not understand the lifetime, lifespan, or the indigenous ways. Sometimes it's very confusing to understand the other ways. That's how it's supposed to. When I go out there, I don't go live. I play the flute with them, I sing to them, I speak with them, they come to me. I I do greet them with things that is iron protein for them. But I never share pictures with them what I do because they don't like that. But many people do, and that's their channel. I can't force them not to do that. I'll just tell them to respect them, to understand they are the people there before us. And I try to teach many people, even some relatives, that this is who they are and the beauty of that. But I carry no gun. I go in protected with my bag. I speak with them. I sign with them. We share medicine herbs together. I always try to bring positive to them because it is very important that we exchange the beauty of communication. And this is why many people and relatives do not understand. Their mind is wild. Their tongue is like go wild. But it is very important that we all stay calm and not bother up the mountains. Ah, hi, hi. Beautiful. Um, Miss Adventure says, I carry only to protect against people when they go out. You know, many people carry. And yes, it's protection for the civilizations here on the city life or country life. Yeah, hi. Yes, the little people have communicated with the giants and even with the forest people, the Satangas. They come together and the little people are the ones to alert what danger is coming. And they do have powerful, yes, I agree. Mm, okay. Iko na yung Wichita bus. Sorry, I was answering someone's question. Say green sage. You shouldn't be afraid of the little people. Okay, I have to stand my grounds. Recently, uh, through after 5 years of living together, they belong to between. Yes, I agree. My runners is similar, what I guess you could say a hunter. I word runners sometimes should move further away. The forest people told me that the LP are younger in native earths, while the wolf people, scabby, are actually fugitive from the Mars. Huh. Conejo ishite. I can't tell you the little people or Brazilian people as they told me their names were like tobacco, but I don't like the filters. Much blessings, JP. I hope you got your shorts on. Oh goodness. I had a little one run 20 feet across my kitchen floor many years ago. My ex-girlfriend was witness. Sounded like the toddler running across the floor. No sign when they went to look. You know, there are more stories about them. I have to that we share. Um, at first, I discovered the little people. I had seen them hold me in a glimpse of. Whoa, 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 whoa. because they are very fast. Yes, they are. They are like lizards. I ask them verbally yes or no questions, and they respond to sounds yes, no sound, no. It isn't perfect, but enough. You know, many people, sometimes even relatives, don't understand why Mother Earth has all these beautiful children. Oh, wow. You know, I don't even, with the snakes too. I said, oh, what are you doing? You're making so much noise. Are you trying to get my attention? Please do not harm me. I am not harming you. You can perfectly move that way. May I move you in that direction? I do that with my stick too when I'm walking. I have like 5 sticks that I use. One for ceremony or two for ceremony. One is I was gifted, and the other two I use when I'm out and about. But I know that it's hard for people to understand what indigenous natives know. And when you are married to an indigenous native, you're considered with family, and you're going to continue to learn the value and learn the language or understand the language more and more. So, but again, many of our history has been reappearing again, and it's how you're going to take it. The children today, so I feel that they're not prepared to be an elder or to understand what we do as an elder, teaching our young ones and telling them the stories or teaching them medicine. But many times others just go on and read scripts and then tell other people or even relative, and we're like, what? No. Breezer, thank you. As we say, Waldo, hi, hi, thank you very much for also sharing. Um, Maybe sometime I can have you come on my panel and speak. Unless you want to come on now and speak, you're more welcome. I can put the link up. If someone wants to come on here and speak with me and the viewers, they enjoy, they do not, how do you say, they do not judge. They'd be honored to know about your heritage, your background. And I'm very grateful that you share many messages. Yes, I agree, brother. Yes, many of I do speak for a lot of the elders, and they all tell me speak their tongue, teach them, tell them stories, but some stories. There are some stories we are not allowed to say. We have to keep it to our children so they can understand, and when they grow, as they're growing. And thank you for subbing. If you like your link up, you may put your link for the viewers to follow you also. Some are good, and some of the little ones are they're positive. They don't like negative people. They will turn their heads and their bodies and continue walking. They do not. Um, they know when people are carrying firearms. They do alert other creatures because, everyone in the forest communicates. They teach by sound to know that they are there, the humans. Have you spoken to them about the history of man and their relations to use? I've spoken many things. There's some that I want to share, but I'm always told, I know what you're thinking, what you're going to share. It's not ready to share yet. Pamela, you can do their link if you can, please. Retreat or pay for with blood, sweat, and tears. Well, many blessings. I'm honored that you came onto the channel, and I I do not post any of my satangas, my four clans. I do not share. A few people that I have trust with my life is the ones besides my family. When we had done many investigations and to read the prints to understand what is walking in there. But it is to be recorded on our books so our relatives can understand and what to expect. Hi, hi. Thank you very much. Native and non-natives, we are one tribe. And I say this to the same thing. We all have the same blood that flows. It's just different skin tone, but no judgment. I do not judge him and will never judge a person. No, they do only show themselves to their. You have to be honored if they come and approach you to speak, and they will speak if they feel you're pure enough that you are with Mother Earth and believe into the force. That is who they are. All cryptid entities do show themselves if they feel that you are trusted. They will show your eyes the image of them if they allow it. If they feel that you are pure to show goodness, they will show themselves to you. Many people have taken pictures in the forest, but yet feel that they're there, but can't see them. And I tell many people, you will be surprised, but to interact with them, they don't want to be on a picture. If you have gotten one on them, it's because they allow it. Hi, hi. You're most welcome, Breezy. Okay, so I'm gonna to go to the much blessings and have a joyful day. I wonder if anyone here had been in the dreams. And you'd be surprised how many come in here, or some that have talked to me in emails and messengers on Facebook message. I had this dream. I seen this little person. Is this true? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what the Creator and Mother Earth has in force for us. But they always tend to their children in the forest. I do thank you for coming on and expressing the words and the knowledge to share these. This channel is not about judgment. This channel is about being honest, collecting information, sharing it, understanding it, and to teach those who are willing to be taught. But again, it has to be with an open mind. Because if you come to this channel and then not understanding, oh yeah, okay, you have to stay calm, open mind, listen, so you can be taught. The many brothers here cried out, night, will you knocked me over emotionally many years. You'd be surprised how much they try to say, we are family. And that's what I got. Many of Mother Earth and the Creator's children has told me, you, I, family. Okay, Lisa Ann, go enjoy lunch with him. Hi, same thing here too. If you have questions, if you want to email me and we can make a date for you to come on here and speak a story, you don't have to show your face. A lot of times I have relatives that want to come on, but they don't want to express their face. So I tell them cover it and we speak of many things. But then I do it privately and show the video. But again, we have to get permissions. I agree with human behavior. I understand. All right, everyone. I do apologize. It does come to an end here. The spider physically appears in some people have blood killing them, whether known or not, they can smell and detect sickness. Yes, and sometimes the bite of the spider was necessary at the time. Sometimes the bite can help fight with infection. I am about 20 minutes from the Cherokee NC, near the Blue Ridge Parkway, as well as the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Sorry, texting sometimes does get quite right. fine. Okay, I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. You can subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that like button, and it's totally free. I am not monetized. I am not looking for money. I'm here to give teaching and share stories from my tribe or and my 4 clans. I speak to many different tribal councils. I get permission, and most of all, I try to teach this forest, the children that are there, so the people can understand what many relatives or non relatives go in and do. It is to learn, but again, it is your options to understand, to take in, and it can be overloading sometimes. But this is where we learn. Our mind is teaching us what is necessary. Yes, you're right, Priest. Well, thank you. Thank you all for joining. I truly, truly am blessed to have other knowledge come in here to teach also. And this is what it's supposed to be, sharing and understanding and teaching. We are here to love what is in Mother Earth. Her children in the forest, the Creator is the Father, and He teaches us, the humans, to understand. You can be loved by all. There is unbearable things in the forest, but never show your fear. You have to be open minded and your heart calm. So when you do go out there in the forest, remember, say a prayer, put down tobacco as respect, and enter with pure love and intentions are grateful. And you will see things you're not common with, but allow them to come to you. So therefore I say, hi hi, Iwaldo, Kunenishte. Much blessings. And thank you for joining me today. Until the next time, much love from Elder Medicine Bear Club. Hi hi. Thank you everyone for joining and have a blessed day.